What's up, guys? WhatDioPunk1 here, bringing you a new deck gameplay video, whatever you want to call it. I'm joined here with Mikey. Say hi, Mikey. Mikey. Come on, Mikey. There you go. I love you too, buddy. Yes, as you can see, I'm still talking to my microphone. Now, I did have one video recorded before, but I decided to get rid of it because I sounded extremely bored and I legitimately sucked at playing the game. Well, sucked at playing that deck. I still suck at playing the game. Anyway, so I decided to bring you guys one of my fun decks that is pretty much just a brick, but it's kind of cool. This is my cubic deck. So we played 3 Crimson Nova, 3 Doozes, 3 V-Jam the Cubic Seed, 1 Buster Gundle, 1 whatever the heck that guy is, whatever the heck the yellow dude is, and whatever the heck the red guy is. I really don't care, because they're mostly there for names, which you'll find out later on. Plus, we play 3 Summoner Monk, which work with our Utopia combo, as well as a Link Climb combo. I realize there's All Mirage in my extra deck. Ignore that. I was testing stuff. Also, we play 1 copy of BLS. I almost thought about playing Chaos Dragon Levineer, but was not sure how that would work. This has been working out okay for me. We play 3 Cubic Karmas, which is an amazing spell, 3 Cubic Waves, 3 Cubic Dahara, 3 Foolish Burial Goods, 1 Double or Nothing, plus 3 Dark Ruler No Mores. This deck wants to OTK and hit hard. 3 Unifications of the Cubic Lord, and 3 Cubic Ascensions, as well as 1 Cubic Casualty, which does not come up enough. Why it is a one-off. Sorry, if there's a bunch of jump cuts here, it's because my daughter's in the room and I'm doing my best to kind of go back and forth between the game and this. Anyways, so we play 1 Crimson Nova Trinity in the extra deck. You never go into them. If you're going into them, you already won. 1 Utopia, 1 Utopia double, obviously swinging for 10k damage. 1 All Mirage, which does not matter because we don't care about All Mirage. I had it in here for a stupid reason. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Cerberus, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, because you can do a nice cool little Link Climb combo. 1 Decode Talker, again, just to facilitate a Link Climb combo. But on top of that, you end on either a Topological Bomber Dragon or 0 Boros. Oh, that's just something kind of cool for the Link Climb, because you can literally blow up your opponent's board while leaving yourself with your own board. And if they get rid of the monster underneath Topological Bomber, then you bring back more monsters, which then causes you to blow up the board. It's really fun. It's really brutal. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and start jumping into some of the games. Alright, here we go. So this is just, like I said, this is a fun deck. I decided just to give a quick little run through on what each of the cards are and what they, not really what they do, because I'm going to talk more about them as I play. So what Crimson Nova essentially does is he summons himself for free by having 3 monsters with different names, cubic monsters with different names. That's why we have the 3 bricks, because they all work. Oof. Maybe I can do this. Anyway, so originally I had, oh, Shadal's cool. I didn't have Dark Ruler No More. I decided to throw Dark Ruler No More into this deck because the last time I played it, which was last night sometime, I ran into a hero deck and realized real quick I have no outs to Destiny Hero Plasma. I played heroes before. I know who Plasma is. Or Dark Law. So I discovered and decided, you know what, I'll run some Dark Ruler No Mores in here. Why not? But so yeah, but Crimson Nova is your boss monster, and what it does is you reveal 3 cubic cards, with different names in your hand, and then you special summon him. He is unaffected by monsters with 3,000 or less attack, which is amazing, meaning your opponent cannot veil them. They cannot, honestly, not even Bane can do anything to it because its original attack is 3,000. But also, if it destroys an opponent's monster, it gets to attack again. Oh, okay, I'm done. Okay, whatever. So, it gets to attack again. I just realized I talked about Crimson Nova for that whole duel. Oh well. So, it gets to attack again. On top of that, at the end phase, it burns both you and your opponent for 3k. Duza is essentially an Omni Foolish. It sends either a cubic monster or spell or trap, which you much rather send your spells and traps. This is my TLDR deck. That's what I call it because almost every one of the spells and the traps have at least 3 different effects. And it is awesome. V-Jam actually works for a stun play because it cannot be destroyed by battle, and it gets sent whenever your opponent attacks into it or it attacks something. Rather than being destroyed, you place it into the spell and trap card zone and you put a cubic counter on that card. Monsters with cubic counters have their effects negated, plus they cannot attack, so it does put them under a little bit of a lockdown, and I like that aspect. It does not know what it wants to do. It wants to OTK, it wants to burn, it wants to stun. Which I kind of try to find like a nice little balance between OTK and stun. And this is what I came up with. Buster Gundle, which is honestly one of the more important of the 4 bricks, and he is one of the 4 bricks, to be honest. You send 3 cubic cards from your field to the graveyard. Hey look, somebody finally popped up, cool. To summon him, he can attack 3 times and he has 3,000 attacks. Now if he leaves the field, you can special summon 3 cubic monsters. Am I going first? Yes, I am going first. Okay, what do I have? Oh god, what do I have? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon a Duza. He's going to know I'm on cubics now, but either way, he can also attack 3 times with 3,000 attack. If he is destroyed, we're gonna send a unification. If he is destroyed by whatever purpose by your opponent, you then cool. Then what you can do is, no, we're not activating any of that. Forget you. Anyway, so what you could do is you can actually, my brain went stupid. Oh, you can special summon 3 cubic monsters from your grave and add 1 level 4 or lower cubic card from your graveyard to your hand, I think. I don't know, normally you just go for Buster Gundle again, but right now, no, this is not the most powerful play, but I can at least start setting up my stun options, maybe. So, the other 3, like I said, they're just they just do burn damage while I run them. You very rarely go into them, but if you do end up going into them, they're like Buster Gundle. They bring back cubic monsters, but they burn for like a little bit of damage each time. But then on top of that, we're gonna move to Summoner Monk. Pretty much, we run a high number of spell cards in this deck, and a lot of our spells do not care about being into the graveyard. Sorry about the background noise. My daughter is in here, but our spells don't care about being in the deck. I mean, in the graveyard. Nobody wants to be in the deck. They want to be in the hand or in the graveyard or on the field. Anyways. So, you send it to the graveyard, then you summon your Duza, go into your Utopia play, or start up your Link Climbs. Because each of these spells are awesome. We have like, oh crap, nah. I don't care. I want him to attack and destroy Duza. I want him to get my life points down by 2,000. So I can use Cubic Ascension, which is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Because it legitimately stuns my opponent outright. That's why I like that card. Cubic Karma, actually, it sends 1 to 3 V-Jams from your deck hand or deck to the graveyard. Boost a monster by 800 for each of them, and that's a permanent boost, by the way. Also, you can banish it from the graveyard to add a... Oh. Okay. To add a cubic card monster from your deck to your hand, which is awesome. 100% awesome to me, at least. We're gonna go ahead and summon out another Dooza. Yes. We will send to the grave. We are... Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, I run 3 cubic ascensions. Anyways. Cubic Wave actually cuts one of your opponent's monster's attack in half while doubling one of your monster's attack. And again, that is a permanent thing. But on top of that, whenever it comes... Okay, this works. This is cool. I can actually show off something kind of cool. We're going to go ahead and activate Cubic Casualties, which whenever it's banished, it will allow him to deal... It's pretty much just turned him into a... what you want to call it. It turned him into a Flame Wing Man. We'll go ahead and activate this. Target him, target him. We'll go ahead and activate this again because you can do it twice. Target him, target him. Normal summon Dooza. Why am I singing? Pretty much right now I'm just trying to bait my opponent out somewhat, because I'm sorry, dude, this is gonna hurt bad unless he has something. I don't know Chaos too well. Like I said, that's also a permanent boost. That's why I like this. Then of course we also have our like you just saw what Cubic Wave does, but you can banish it from the graveyard with any number of cubic monsters to place counters on your opponent's cards. That's awesome. Cubic Dahara here is just pretty cool. It's like a 1-for-1 almost. You just send a cubic card from your hand to the graveyard just to draw 1 card, which is great for this deck. But of course, like you just saw, I can banish it to add a card to my hand. On top of that, the 3 Foolish Burial Goods, because obvious reasons. What? What? Okay, well, I'm gonna hit you in the face for 64. I was feeling that. Okay, cool. We won! That's awesome, we won. No, I want to go up against other decks. Sorry, dude, I really enjoyed playing you. I'm sure you got a cool deck. Anyways, Foolish Burial Goods, for obvious reasons, it's a great play starter. 3 Dark Ruler no more. Do I need to explain? The Unification, that's actually, which is that trap down there at the bottom below the Dahara. That is actually your fusion. That is how you fuse your cards together, more or less. You never use that aspect. You more of just banish it from the graveyard to special summon another cubic from your deck, and whenever it's special summoned, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect because of Unification. Cubic Ascension is really cool because if your opponent attacks... Oh, I'm actually going first. I hate this. I hate... No, I don't hate you. I don't hate anybody. I'm sorry! Anyways. Cubic Ascension is if your opponent attacks a monster. Well, that sucked. We'll just set this and set this. Why not? We'll go ahead and set this just in case they Twin Twister again. Anyways, just in case your opponent attacks you or whatever, you can... Oh, they just really kaiju'd me? I don't understand it. Why are you going to kaiju a defense position monster? What makes sense? Anyways, you activate it, then you can special summon a V-Jam from your deck. Well, whenever you special summon the V-Jam from your deck, the attack target is changed to the V-Jam. Now, let's say they're attacking you directly. which obviously helps out with the stun. Now, if your life points are 2,000 less than your opponent's and they attack, you can special summon a V. You can banish it from your graveyard, special summon V-Jam from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And if your opponent is the only one that controlled a monster, well, you can special summon 3, which helps you with your Buster Gundle if you want to go do that. But with the Hara, it actually nulls any battle damage you would take involving cubic monsters, meaning you could turn them to attack position, stun out your opponent's entire board, place them in your spell and trap card zone, and then special summon them back during your main phase 2. I'm still kind of curious. What are we playing against? I've been talking Yo-Yo Defender. Okay. See, this is why I wanted to re-record this, by the way, because I was very bored in the last one. Please hurry this up. I'm already running into 18 minutes runtime, recording time. And I gotta get this up today because I'm sorry I missed my deadline because I did not like the other video. If I'm not having fun, I'm not gonna put it up. And this is one of my decks that I have fun with. What are you playing? By the way, I've really been talking to Mikey here this whole time, and he probably hates me. Well, I love you too, buddy, but I know you can never hate me. But, I haven't really been paying attention too much. All I know is I got this weird insect kaiju thing over here. Is he playing bug thingies? Bugs? Oakley dokley. Hey, I've seen that, I think. What do you do? If this card is link summoned, place 1 counter on this card for each insect monster used as link material. Quick effect, you can remove 1 counter from this card. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower insect monster from your graveyard and offense position. Gains 200 attack for each counter on it. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. So this is when we're going to try to start actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And trying to hurt me. Which I think he kind of did, didn't he? Yeah, he asked my foolish burials. Cool! It's always a good time whenever you can, you know, get ashed. Flashbach! I like your name, dude. Oh look, he's finally going into battle phase. Wait, did he just... huh? Wait, what? You can have the attack of that opponent's monster during the damage calculations. Okay. Cool. So all I need is really and truly a spell card. Hey, no, I needed that in my hand. 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 I mean, I might be able to do something here. Alright. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and set this. Normal summon this. His effect will activate, changing him to defense position. Oh no. Oh no. I'm probably gonna lose this time. Probably. I mean, I do that a lot. Alright. So, what are you doing now? Oh, look at that. I could summon All Mirage. He's not as stupid as I thought he was. I'm just an idiot myself. Let's see here now. Final Fantasy themes. Copyrighted in. I don't know. Yes. Scared. Cubic extension. Wait, you have something, don't you? Oh. Well. Oh well. That is game. Well. Alright guys, that's it for my Cubic gameplay video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below if you can see anything that I could change to make it a little bit better. Alright. Hope you have a wonderful day. This was the most okayest player on YouTube.